Hey everybody, welcome back to Family Meals. Chef Alan?
Chef Alan.
We got an awesome one here for you. Check this bad boy out. We got a pork chop Milanese, beautiful breaded pork chop with Parmesan cheese, panko breadcrumbs, garlic, salt, pepper, onion. We got an Arugula salad with a truffle vinaigrette, shaved Parmesan Reggiano cheese. We have oven roasted cherry tomatoes on the vine, 2 hours, 200 degrees, absolute flavor bomb. You're gonna love what you got here. We're gonna show you how to put the whole thing together. You're gonna love it. Ready to go?
Woo!
Let's cook.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
All right, everybody, let's go over the ingredients for this incredible pork chop Milanese we're gonna make. Ella, what do we got here?
We got panko breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, garlic and onion, thyme, and salt and pepper.
Awesome. And then we're gonna do an egg wash with our beautiful bone-in pork chops that we got from HEB. Look at all the fat in there. That's gonna be so good when we fry that up. We're gonna pound them out really thin. We're gonna make an arugula salad with truffle vinaigrette, white truffle, and we have our cake bread Cellar's white wine vinegar we're gonna put some lemon zest in there. We got candied cherry tomatoes that we have slow roasting. And you'll see right here, we got some specialty items that we're gonna use that I'm gonna provide the links for in the description so you can see how all this comes together. It's quick, it's simple, it's gonna be a flavor bomb, you're gonna love it. Here we're gonna cook. All right, everybody, so let's go over our tomato raisins that we're making, or slow roasted cherry tomatoes. What we're gonna do is we're gonna keep them on the vine. I'm gonna hit it with just a little bit of the grapeseed oil, all right? We're gonna hit it with a little bit of salt, just so we can season these bad boys up, okay? Work it all around. Then we're gonna take these and put these on the rack because I'm looking for the heat to get all the way around them. If they fall off, that's okay. We're gonna throw them on here. But now, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take a corn on the cob holder and I'm gonna poke a hole in it. You wanna get on that real close like that? Poking the hole in there is gonna help release the moisture or the tomato juice and help the tomato concentrate the flavor so that it doesn't burst, all right? We have our oven set at 200 degrees and we're gonna let these cook for about an hour and a half, and these are gonna be awesome. 200 degrees for 1 hour. All right, for our Milanese pork chops, fried pork cutlet. In German, it's a schnitzel, fried pork cutlet. You can do a veal Milanese with a veal chop. This is much cheaper. We have the bone in here. I have 2 pieces of plastic, one on the bottom, one on the top, pork chop in the middle. And I'm basically gonna take our meat pounder and pound these out. By doing this, we're accomplishing 2 things. We're making the meat thinner, which will cook faster. And as I'm doing it, you see I'm hitting it and pulling it. Oops. Hitting it and pulling it out. By doing that, like I said, we're creating more surface area. So when we finally bread these and put these in the fryer, it's gonna cook that much better. All right, guys, so we got our panko breadcrumbs in my food processor, okay? I like to blitz them down just a little bit because I don't want the actual panko crumb to be too big, all right? I want it to be able to get a nice even coating on there, and we're gonna mix that with the cheese and our spices. It's gonna be awesome. All right, guys, so here, let's take a look at these tomatoes we got going. Look at them. They're really starting to come out really, really nice. This is gonna be a nice, sweet addition to our amazing pork Milanese. You're gonna love it. Thyme. Or we could always put a little bit. We could always add, but we can't what?
Take out.
Very good. That's our garlic. Good job. Our onion. There you go. Good job. Salt. There you go. And our black pepper. Perfect. Good job, sweetie. All right, so now you'll see this cheese grater. Looks familiar. Anybody who's ever been to Olive Garden before has seen these. Ella is an Olive Garden server worst nightmare. when they ask, how much cheese do you want? And about 5 minutes later, she tells them to stop. So again, we're gonna give you the links to go to Amazon if you wanna get something like this, but these are absolutely fantastic. You like this, Ella? Good job, sweetheart. All right, Ella, we got all our spices in there. Our cheeses are mixed in. Give that a nice mix. Then we're gonna set up our breading station. We're gonna start breading our pork chops and frying away. Ready to go?
Woo!
Right. Ready to do a couple, Ella?
Yeah.
All right. All right, Ella, crack the egg. Good job. Excellent.
Excellent.
Egg. Oh, God. Good job. All right, guys, so let's walk through our steps we have here. We got our salt and pepper. We're going to season our pork chops. Okay. Run it through the egg. Okay. One wet hand, one dry hand. Flip. Push that down. Okay. Get all those pieces in there. Set that aside, and we're gonna get 3 more going. All right, we are at almost an hour and a half on our tomatoes. We're gonna take these out. Those look absolutely awesome. I'm super happy with those. We're gonna pull these off, let these sit aside, and we're gonna use this rack to put our pork chops on once we cook them. If you saw our chicken fried steak video that we did, whatever we deep fry or shallow pan fry, we're gonna put on the rack, put it in the oven, let all that grease drain off, but it won't get soggy because it won't be sitting down on a paper towel. All right, we're gonna check our oil. Again, I take this a little bit of our egg mixture. Oh yeah, we're good to go. I'm actually gonna turn the heat down just a little bit. We're gonna lay our first pork chop in, always away from us. Okay, because these are so big, I'm gonna cook one at a time, because if I put more in there, it's gonna crowd the pan, lower the temperature of the oil, and then they're gonna taste greasy instead of nice and crisp is what we're looking for. Got a beautiful crust on there. And we have 3 more to go. All right, so let's get into our vinaigrette here. We have our truffle oil. All right, we're just gonna add what we already started here. 3 parts of oil to 1 part of acid, but don't forget, we're also adding our lemon juice. We have our Cakebread Cellars white wine vinegar, which is absolutely fantastic stuff. We're gonna take our lemon that we got from HEB. We're gonna put this bad boy into our squeezer. All right, and what's that designed to do is to keep the seeds out. All right, let's give it a quick mix. It's your basic vinaigrette, that's all we're making right here. Now, if it's too astringent, I don't mind acid. If it's too acidic for you, put a little bit of sugar or honey in here. Dude, that's so good. It's gonna match up great with our peppery arugula, our deep fried pork chop, our candied or raisin tomatoes that we slow roasted with Parmesan cheese mixed in. This is gonna be absolutely awesome. Our last pork chop. All right, so we're gonna flip this over. Beautiful color right there. We're gonna put that on a rack, put it in the oven. Ella, what temperature do we need to get to for our pork chops?
145.
That's right, any whole muscle meat, pork, veal, lamb, Beef is $145, except for chicken, which is $165. Take the pork chop, turn the oil off, oven set at 250. We'll put these in here for about 10 minutes or till we get to 145 degrees. Okay, everybody, so now we got our pork Milanese, our pork chops in the oven, getting to their final cook temperature of 145 degrees. We're gonna assemble our salad real quick. We have our arugula, we have our truffle vinaigrette. All right, we're just incorporate that a little bit more. Okay, I'm not gonna pour it all because we could always, what, Ella?
Wait.
We can always add, but we can't take out. All right, and who says you shouldn't season a salad too? Right, salt and pepper. And the final touch, we're gonna put some fresh Parmesan cheese on this. And yes, I'm using a peeler for this. Look how nice this comes out. I mean, you could even, if you had a longer piece, you get those really long pieces of cheese in there. All right, maybe we'll put a fresh squeeze of lemon in this at the very end. But this is gonna be fantastic. You see, I'm using my gloves, all right, ready to eat foods, all right? Even though you're at home, all right, it doesn't hurt to help cook safe or prepare food safe, all right? Let's put a little bit more cheese in there. We'll put some bread on at the end as a garnish, but this is gonna match up great with our pork chops and our sweet tomatoes. All right, we're about 10 minutes in. Let's pull our pork chops out. I mean, look how crisp they are. They're not greasy at all. These are gonna be fantastic. Let's check the temperature. Again, when we temp our foods, we go on a diagonal to the middle, okay? And right now, we are at only 115 degrees, so we still probably have another 10 more minutes to go. Okay, guys, we're gonna check our temperature now. I think we're right where we wanna be. We're gonna close this. Ella, what temperature we wanna be at?
145.
Very good. Okay. Again, we put it into the thickest part, and let's see. 38, 39, come on. Oh yeah, we're there. I'm happy pulling it out 4 to 5 degrees below because I know it's gonna carry over cook. So now our pork chop is done, our salad is done, our tomatoes look great. We're gonna assemble it and it's time for tasting. All right, everybody, here we go. Moment of truth. We have our pork chop Milanese. We got our arugula salad with a truffle vinaigrette, shaved Parmesan Reggiano cheese. We got our slow roasted cherry tomatoes on the vine. This is gonna be fantastic. Ella, you ready to try it?
Yes.
And being the good daddy that I am gonna cut it for you. Isn't that nice of me? I get it on the bone there. That's great. Take that off the bone. I'm making a mess. Okay, you take that piece. I'm gonna take a tomato with this because this tomato looks absolutely fantastic. Look how that just falls apart. Guys, the first thing actually that brings it all together is that sweet roasted tomato. I mean, there's just the sweetness that cuts in with the crispness of the pork chop, the peppery arugula. This is so good. I'm joking. Ella, what do you think?
It's really good.
All right, what should they do next?
Subscribe, like this video, share to your friends, and comment on this video on what you want to see next.
All right.
Woo!